What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Siddharth and I make book-related videos on this channel. So today I have decided to start a book series in which I will make a couple of videos in which I will talk about books that I have by one single author. So this is basically I'm showing you guys my book collection that I have of one single author. So today the author that I picked is Chetan Bhagat. There is a reason to pick Chetan Bhagat for my first video for this book series, and that is because of Chetan Bhagat I came into the habit of reading. I started reading his books and slowly and gradually I came into the habit of reading, and it's because of him that I am able to run this booktube channel and read so many great books. So the whole credit goes to the Chetan Bhagat. Now without further ado, let's get started and let's just get into the video and talk about books that I have which are by Chetan Bhagat. The first book is 5 Point Someone, and this book was released in 2004 and this was the first book by the author. Now this is a story of three guys, Hari, Ryan and Alok. They all are engineering students, and Hari falls in love with the daughter of one of their professors at their college. And this book has lots of humorous tone and some dark turns as well. Most of the book is written from the angle of Hari, but there are few pages which are written from the angle of other characters who are there in the book. The main theme of this book was that how our educational system actually forces students to value grades over anything else. I mean, we all know that grades don't have any value once you are out of the school, but all those students who are currently studying in the school actually value grades a lot, and they just forget everything else. Life is not school. Life in itself is a school, and please just don't take marks seriously. Also a movie which is made on this book, which is 3 Idiots, and I have watched that movie and I am sure you all must have also watched that movie. It's a really good movie, but the book and the movie are like completely two different things. Like the book is so good, all the movie is also very good, but there are so many different instances in the book which are not there in the movie. So in case you think you have watched the movies and there is no need to read the book, then I am so sorry for that, but you have to read the book. The second book that I have by the author is One Night at the Call Center. It was released in 2005. It's about 6 people who works in a call center. Now they all believe that their lives are wrecked because some have family issues, some have relationship issues, some have mean boss problems, some have age issues. One day while returning from a party, they face a life-threatening situation, and amid that they get a call from a god, and then God guides him, gives them suggestion how they can improve their lives and how they can just become independent. I really love the second half of the book, especially when God gets involved in all this, because it becomes very inspiring. The main theme of this book was that it shows the anxiety of the Indian middle class people, like how they are so much anxious about marriage, career, relationships, family planning. The third book I have by the author is 3 Mistakes of My Life. It was released in 2008. It's about 3 guys, Govind, Ishan and Omi. The whole story is based in the city of Ahmedabad. The 3 of them decided to start a cricket shop where they will sell things which are related to cricket, and in the meanwhile Govind is actually a teacher who teaches maths, and he goes to teach math to the sister of Ishan, and they both fall in love with each other, and then they things becomes complicated, and then Ishan is basically loves cricket, and he has a student who was a Muslim and gets in trouble just because of that. The book is really light read, and I just loved the book when I read it 2 years back because it's very boyish and young book. There is also a movie made on this book which is Koi Poche. I guess I haven't watched the movie and I don't know how the movie is, but I just loved the book. This is very strange. I'm getting flashback from 2 years back when I first bought and read them, and how I used to study and meet my friends daily. The next book by the author I have is 2 States, and it was released in 2009, and this is the first book that I read by the author when I was in 12th class, I guess. This is basically the story of Krish and Ananya. It started in IIM Ahmedabad, and they both belongs to different states in India, and they fall in love with each other, and now they have this cumbersome task to fulfill, which is to convince their parents to let them get married. I feel Chetan Bhagat picks up such topics which will help Indian population to, just forgo their narrow thinking and just be open to the wide possibilities. There is also a movie made on this book with the name Two States, and I haven't watched that movie either. I just love this book so much that I really don't want to spoil the whole fun. So next book I have is Devolution 2020, and it was released in 2011, and it's my most favorite book by the author, and I have read this book 2 to 3 times. And why this is my most favorite? Because it has love triangle in it, and I just love triangle. So obviously there are 3 people in this book: Gopal, Raghav and Aarti. Now Gopal and Raghav both love Aarti, and Aarti also loves Gopal and Raghav. Hashtag complicated relationships. So basically what's happened in the book is that Gopal meets a politician who wants to open up an engineering college, and he becomes corrupt with that politician. And Raghav is very sincere and hardworking, and he opens up his press and he wants to bring revolution in his city, in the country. So he gave the name of that press Revolution 2020, and that's where the name of the book comes from. And then there are lots of twists and turns and lots of planning and plotting for the good of everyone. And the next book I have is Half Girlfriend. It was released in 2014, and movie also came out recently. I haven't watched the movie, but it's about a boy named Madan Jha, who is a Bihari boy and who falls in love with this high rich elite class girl named Riya. They both become friends and come close because they both have common interest of basketball. After his college, Madhav decides to go to his home and help out his mother, who is a principal in one of the local schools. And in the meanwhile, Riya got married to one of the rich guys, and then she got divorced as well. And then news broke out that Riya is having a lung cancer, and she also confesses her love for Madhav. And there are lots of twists and turns, and then they live happily ever after. If you want to know about that, what were the twists and turns and how they came together, then you have to read the book for that. Next and the last book that I have by the author is also the latest book by the author, which is One Indian Girl, and it was released in back 2016. So this book is basically about the girl named Radhika. Yes, this is written from the perspective of a girl who works in a bank and she earns millions of money, and she is having a destination wedding at Goa with a guy named Brijesh. Now during her wedding, she actually meets, or rather I should say got confronted by 2 of her ex-boyfriends who came and wanted her back in their lives. And then how she deals with all this is very inspiring, and I just love that how the writing of the author has improved many folds during all these years, because I have read all these books and I can clearly see the difference. That's it guys, so these are the books that I own by Chetan Bhagat. I hope you guys like this video, and in case you do, then do hit thumbs up on this video and do comment down below if you guys love this video. Do let me know what you guys think about this video. I'm waiting for you in the comment section down below. In case you guys wish to connect with me on my social media, I am on Facebook, Twitter and on Instagram. I will leave all the links down below in the description box so that you guys can have a look.